Thank you, Mr. Agnihotri. My friends on the dais and the audience, I think so I'm the last one between you and the lunch. I'll make it short. Just wanted to start with telling Dipali, that the moment you put up a microgrid or a mini grid, you are sure that you have done it the first time, and there'll be no dispute between center and state that who electrified the village first. We recently had, the Prime Minister claiming from ramparts of Red Fort, and then somebody coming up and disputing that no, it was already electrified. So that is for sure, and the grid is available. Well, my colleagues have already spoken about what is working. I think so after COP21, world over, the renewable is working. So there is no more any discussion as to whether the renewable is required or not. That's a given thing now. The question is at what scale and at what pace. So we did talk about what is working for India. I think so you couldn't have been a better place than renewables as far as India is concerned. We talked about 175 gigawatt. I think so the ministry is already talking about 300 gigawatt by 2030. So look at that. That's the kind of vision what the country is thinking of in terms of renewable. The technology my friends talked about, I think so technology is making the renewable more affordable, acceptable, reliable. So all these factors are going to be the future which will make renewable actually the mainstay power. That's what the vision is. And that's good for all of us. Having said that, I think so technology has made, we always talked about single window clearances for many of the projects. Unfortunately, in the past, we had a single window which was more like a Microsoft Windows. You open one and it asks you to open another one. Probably that all has changed now. What you see more is a true sense of a single window clearance. There you don't need a technology, you need a platform. So a lot of things are working in favor of renewables. But tell me something, we are in a country where we've got a 300 gigawatt of installed power generation. We've got a consumption only of 155 gigawatt. And in spite of that, I read a CEA figure 2 days back that there was a peak generation deficit of 4.4% and an off-peak normal deficit of 1.4%. Actually, as a layman, it defies logic to me. I don't understand these numbers, how this works. And if this is true, then there is a missing link. And the missing link is our ability to deliver affordable power to the people at the right time. And number two, pay to the people who are delivering that power. I think so these are the two biggest missing links which are probably not working, while government is trying to make them work through Uday scheme on terms of the payment and affordability of the power, and coming through trying to do a green corridor which should work in terms of delivering the power to the right last miler. So I think so it's a food for thought for all of us that this is a dichotomy, you've got excess power, your power plants are running at 55 to 60% of the capacity, and you have got people going without power for 10 hours or 12 hours a day. I just want to say a small anecdote. I met a very senior, because we've got a lot of bureaucrats sitting here. I met one very senior bureaucrat from a state, and I told him that there is a surplus power available to your next door neighbor. Why don't you buy it? He's willing to give you at 2 rupees 80 paisa. He says, I can buy it today and give the power to them for 24 hours or 20 hours. But if tomorrow I'm not able to do it, there'll be a law and order issue. My people are used to a 10-hour, 12-hour power cut, so let it be so. Now, this was actually a shock to me. So these are some of the things which are not working. But at the end of the day, the central government, I believe, things are working a lot, where they're trying to change this mindset. I don't want to dwell into what is working for wind and what is working for solar, but I can tell you one thing, that technology of a hybrid of wind, solar, a solar storage or a wind storage, these are the future technologies which are going to work very well, and these are the things which will actually make renewables the mainstay power as we move forward and save our generations to come. Thank you.